God. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Too Many Cooks. I'm your host, Confetti the Clown, and with me are a bunch of lovely guests. We have Uniedge.
Today we're going to be talking about cheap meals that you can get on the low, such as boring... Never mind.
We have Dan. Dan, our wonderful plate of spaghetti.
Hi.
We have Siren Skylark.
Hey, how's it going?
We have Charles.
Oh.
We have Sin Lakara.
Hey.
We have Nightbug08.
Hey there, everybody.
And we have Soot.
Ahoy, hoy.
And Skunky, hello.
Oh, you got
Skunky.
deals?
You got a
You got some
budget
deals,
deal.
Skunky?
What'd you get?
Talk those deals with us.
Did you get some? You just get what'd you get? What'd you get from the grocery store, man? Tell us.
Don't hold out on this.
But anyways, today is a very special episode. Today we'll be discussing cheap meals. A bolognese, but loaded with lentils to bulk it out. Okay. I would not think of lentils in bolognese, but I suppose that could work.
What would you think of bolognese with?
Meat, and that's about it.
That sounds like a
Just
good
like-
combo, though.
I mean, just to bulk it out with a carb somewhere.
That's fair.
Yeet.
Yeah, that's fair. Bolognese, that's totally fair. All right. Well, so once again, we're kind of doing a casual episode. Cheap meals are a wide variety of things to discuss. So really, it's kind of an open floor this time. If you have cheap meals that you would like to share, go ahead and throw those in the chat so we can share them with everybody. Does anybody have a cheap meal that they would like to? Oh, by the way, I've already told quite a few people, but Jesus Christ, it was my cheat day today.
Oh.
And yeah, you all know where this is going if you know. It was my cheat day today. I went to Subway and got a sandwich. A sandwich and a sandwich and a Coke. $15.49.
Damn.
Yeah, what the? You want a
Subway's
real?
gotten expensive.
You want a real cheap meal here, chat? Pick up urban gardening. Become ungovernable.
Counter.
Grow onions in your Grow onions in your gutter.
I'm just
That's-
going to take Charles and cook her.
Did you know that dandelion leaves are totally edible? Did you know that chicory root can be ground up and used as a substitute for coffee? There are plants all around you right now that are potentially totally edible. Pick up foraging.
Just go bite some random animals and plants and see what's edible. And you only have to go to the hospital the first few times.
Yeah, just go eat random raccoons you find in the forest. They're rummaging through your trash
I will
anyway.
bite you.
I will get my Josh back.
Well, there was a raccoon on my back porch.
Oh yeah, how
Okay.
fat?
What did you do to him?
What were you doing on Dan's back porch there? On Akila's back porch there?
Hiding under my patio furniture is what?
I was
It's
just
been kinda
trying to
rainy
steal some
today.
stuff.
Alright. So I actually broke out some stuff from my library.
Oh.
I got a couple of books. I only brought 2 of them, but the 2. Thank you for the pat the clown. You're patting Soot and Nightbug right now.
Oh my god.
A little bit.
I mean, Soot deserves it.
The ham might be a little
I deserve
stinky.
it.
It's true.
Soot has once again outdripped us all.
Honestly,
Always.
Absolutely.
goddamn, I really
That
need
chocolate
to.
outfit was bananas.
Nightbug is so spiky. Nightbug is spiky.
I mean, the
last
front
month.
isn't.
I have a good, cheap
that
breakfast
one.
I like to do.
Okay.
What are you holding also, Soot? I can't quite tell from here.
Well,
Yeah, would you
I
like
mean,
to
I'll
share with the
reveal it
audience
if-
what you brought?
Wait, what
No.
the?
Sure. It's censored
Oh,
because it's obscene.
But what actually is it?
It's a pierogi. We have a brand of pierogies here called Gorbis, and
They're obscenely
sure
good.
look away.
Damn, I love
As
pierogies.
Confetti once called them a coochie boat pierogi.
They are a
What?
coochie boat.
Hooch canoe.
Yeah. Cooch canoe. Even better. Here, everyone gets in the shot.
See, it looks fantastic.
Oh, I almost
Looks like
It
you had a
does.
bad
I
time.
I mean, on the one
It looks
hand,
like you
I
had a
can
bad time.
see where you're coming from, Confetti, but also no.
God,
To
that
me,
looks like a
it
chili
looks
dog holding
like-
a dog.
It,
I had to
it
s-
looks
uh,
like someone really messed up a gyoza.
Okay, y'all did
Really,
not
really
see the
bad.
picture that I saw. All right, all right. Let's
I'm
just
looking.
call it
I'm
like
looking
that.
at the picture that Soot has just posted in the Discord.
Yeah.
I'll post it in the chat. Give me one.
Oh
minute.
my god.
eat that with-
Anyways,
Mostly Colin.
That is the photo
Anyways.
for chat, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
The books I brought today were 101 Things to Do with Ramen Noodles and $10 Dinners, which
Oh, nice.
I'm not entirely certain if $10 Dinners by Melissa de Arare. I am so sorry, Melissa. Melissa de Arabian? The Arabian?
Mm.
I'm not entirely
The
certain.
Airbnb.
It sounds like you're saying Melissa the Arabian, which I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's not what you're
How do
trying
you
to say.
say it then? I'm typing it out right now.
Mhm.
Melissa the Arabian.
Darabian?
Yeah.
Darabian?
Okay, so that is in fact just the duh kind of right there on the front is French,
It's
and
duh.
they are in fact just saying Melissa the Arabian in
Yeah.
1700s, and it just is now a last name.
Well, that's so fucking
Yeah.
funny because she looks white as hell. Not that any. She could be anything. I'm just saying.
Racism with confetti. Anyway,
It's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
okay. It was
This
is the
racism.
first
It was
time I'm on
racism
here,
200
we're
years ago.
canceled.
It's nothing a little flesh and blood of Christ won't purify me of.
are
Yeah.
we boring the Christ again?
I mean, 'tis the season.
The boring
It's
of
cheap.
Christ.
You go into church, it's free. They have to give
It's
it
the
to
cheapest meal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've hit multiple churches.
Just go in there. The
Okay,
plate
Stu,
will,
let's
you
make
know,
sure
it's full of little breads or crackers or
Indulgences.
whatever. Hey, what are they
Hit up
gonna
multiple
do?
Churches like you're going to a Sam's Club.
I still can't believe they let me drink wine in 2nd grade.
Share chopping.
I mean, when you stop and think about it, that is kind of weird.
Okay.
Like that's
Yes.
But also,
cat.
you
So,
want to
no
talk about
joke.
the cheapest lunch though? Sam's Club, just going around Sam's Club and picking up the free samples around lunch. That's a free lunch right there.
It's
That's a
true.
cheap lunch.
So,
I gotta
so
say-
no joke. I told y'all how, like, for me, I seriously thought of snack time.
Mhm.
That's
Right.
because they didn't give us, like, a glass of wine or whatever. They gave us a juicy juice box.
Damn,
Okay.
that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Man, I would have loved going to mass every Sunday if they gave me a juicy juice. Maybe with 100% juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the shit that
Honestly-
they talked about on Arthur every episode.
My
We
God.
We just had boring bread and water.
Yeah, I only went to like church twice in my life, so. Frosty Mancer, thank you so much for the follow, hun. I hope you are
Frosty!
enjoying it out there in the audience. Please feel free to stop by the gift shop and pick up a poster or a bobblehead on your way out.
That's my friend Frosty. She's
Hey,
great.
Hey, Frosty.
Frosty is
Hello, Frosty.
Can we get a
Coming-
uni hedge bobblehead?
Coming to us live from New Zealand.
If
What
I
a
can
cool
be,
person.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. One of the long-term projects I have is actually to
Hey.
make like 3D models in Blender of like bobbleheads of a lot of people.
Aw, that's
I didn't-
That's amazing
Oh
and
my
delightful.
God.
And I think you would make a better plush toy, Uni.
I'm gonna cry. If I have a Siren, if I ever have Siren merch, I'm gonna cry for 300 years.
It's either a bobblehead or it's a figure or something. Like
You would make a pretty good bobblehead, Siren, because you have a distinct
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, but imagine like my little trash can and then my head's
I have a-
bobbling from the trash
Oh,
can.
that'd be good.
Okay.
Okay,
hold
that
on,
is
I have an
cute.
idea. What if I had, since my model is like, as Lalo and I made my model quote breast boobily. Can you
Mhm.
have a
Uh-oh.
bobblehead that's a booblehead?
bobblehead. I'm sure it's
So that's-
possible.
Is that,
So
is
the
that-
head doesn't. So the head doesn't
doesn't
move.
wiggle. It's just my
The chest moves.
My God.
It's basically just Final Fantasy 14
So you're
programs that I've heard
defying
about,
physics.
but I don't use. I don't use them, but I've heard about
Uh huh.
them.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
My streams have proved I am a vanilla gamer.
Right.
Roll a
On
D20
stream,
for
anyway.
deception check.
Yeah.
You want a D20?
Yeah, roll a D20 for Siren's deception check.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Let me get a D20. Hey now.
Okay, go roll your own D20. I'm gonna start
I've-
reading off the helpful
D20.
hints for cheap meals.
What to do with ramen?
Yes.
Put
So
it in your mouth.
this is true. So this person actually included 10 helpful hints that I actually think are really good. Helpful hint 1: your freezer's your friend. When buying
Yes.
meat, divide into individual portions and freeze in Ziploc plastic bags. Buy large bags of frozen vegetables and portion as needed. Freeze all leftovers. Days will come when your pocket is empty and restaurants are closed. When using vegetables, canned, fresh, and frozen are interchangeable. And remember, canned food doesn't spoil until it's been opened.
That's a lie.
With the
That is-
caveat,
That is a
with the
straight
caveat,
lie.
if
That
the
is a
can looks
lie.
fucked up, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's rusty or like peeling or like it's bulged, don't.
Even
Maybe
then,
don't.
even then, it still does go bad.
Mhm.
The taste will
They
change.
tend to have dates on them.
Macaroni.
I mean,
macaroni
per-
can be used in place of ramen noodles.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
hell it
yeah.
can.
It's not old. I can see it.
I find that a lot of different pastas, I mean, like if you're going for a specific, like, ooh, I have a lot of sauce, so I want this kind of pasta, it's more about the shape than it is about the absolute flavor of the noodle.
It's how well it
Considering
holds
like
the
most
soup.
pastas are around the same price, why not go angel hair or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
angel
just
hair
Canadian
makes more
ramen.
sense, at least like size-wise.
It's about how something holds the broth. I think that it's an absolute travesty to put macaroni in ramen broth, but at the same time, if I'm starving or, I'm down to like my last 25 cents, then what does it matter?
But also,
How is
if
it
you're
that
making
you have-
ramen broth, then what happened to the ramen noodles?
That was what I was
Good.
gonna say. Like, how is it that you have no noodles,
Yes.
but you have the juice of the
Oh.
noodles?
So
Because someone eats them raw.
You two alright over there?
No, it's fine.
Are we about to witness a domestic?
Oh, nice.
That's why they're
Also-
separated.
Confetti.
Yeah, thank you
Real
very
quick.
much for the gifted sub to Frosty Man, sir. Appreciate it.
Also, here, real quick.
Mm.
That's a 14.
That's a
not too bad.
14.
Unfortunately, it was a DC 16, and you failed to convince anybody in chat except for Sin. Sin believes you wholeheartedly. He 100% believes that you are a Seizo streamer, and that there is nothing you would
I'm a
ever
very
do
Seizo
perverted in your
streamer.
entire life.
I have to be a Seiso streamer. My camera died, so I can't use my live 2D model anymore.
I'm always in your corner. Sam.
No.
Thanks, Sin. I respect that. Thank you, brother.
I really gotta make a moving model at some point.
Yes. We need you to be a slightly more sentient plate of spaghetti, Dan.
This is
I have
just,
I
this is
have an
just so your
idea.
puny mortal eyes can. This is just so your puny mortal eyes can see.
I'm just imagining that it's the same plate of spaghetti, except you rig it to your face. That way, the spaghetti moves in an amalgamation of your face and the eyes open, whether they're like tomatoes.
Oh,
Are they
like
like,
those
Awesome,
like those
dude.
hand faces from the labyrinth, but spaghetti.
So you stop that right now, but also thank you for the gifted sub.
Fuck
So
yeah.
why are you
I
like
love the
this?
hand face.
Oh, I
I've
see
done
what you're doing.
nothing wrong my entire life. Come on.
I can back this up for now.
I was thinking that like a pair of realistic human eyes open up in
Oh,
like
Lord.
Dan's spaghetti pile, and then it's just like a
that's-
human mouth with like
I will
really
not- I will
realistic
I will not
rigging.
become the annoying orange.
But why
That is
not
same-
though?
No, you'll be the annoying
deeply,
spaghetti.
deeply cursed.
See, I was thinking.
Deeply
Wait, I was
cursed.
eating?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was thinking more
Never
like
eat
Pizza Hut.
spaghetti again.
Legend
I
of
like Muppets.
Bomba. Thank you so much.
Boomba!
Boomba. Thank you, Legend
Hey,
of
Boomba.
Boomba. Thank you so much for the follow, hon.
That's my homie Boom Buddy.
Hey, homie.
Boomba's cool as heck.
Welcome, homie.
Caveman VTuber.
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frosty
Uh,
also is a cool witch lady.
Oh fuck
Ooh.
yeah.
I forgot to
um,
mention they're
Let's
cool people.
see here. Not helpful hint 4. Save all extra seasoning packets for future use. Sprinkle a seasoning packet over hamburger or chicken and brown together for great flavor.
Yes.
Okay, what is this woman doing with her ramen? I'm very scared as to
Yeah.
what she is doing. Like,
Yeah, can,
Well, I can tell you once we get to the recipes.
wait, what was the
Um,
name of the? Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the name of the recipe?
This is 101 Things to Do with Ramen Noodles, written by
God.
Tony Patrick.
God damn it,
You can
Sid.
play hockey with the noodles before they're
What do
cooked.
you say, Nightbug?
You heard me.
No,
I see
actually
what you
didn't.
did. Oh, I said, God
Come
damn
on.
it.
Oh, that's fair.
can I give my my favorite breakfast real quick?
I suppose so. Go right on ahead.
So
Is it
my
ramen?
favorite cheap breakfast when I was not on a diet was So you can get a loaf of bread, like an uncut loaf of bread from a bakery for relatively cheap, you know, usually.
Yeah.
So I like grabbing a small, like, circular loaf of bread and hollowing it out to make a bread bowl. Then I crack like 4 or 5 eggs in there, and then I incorporate the egg yolk and scramble them, of course, with the bread that I took out of the bread loaf.
Ooh.
And I'll mix in things like cheese and maybe like some cheap ham or something like that, and then bake it, and then butter the outside, and then make a nice breakfast bread roll.
Ooh, that's awesome.
That does sound nice.
Sounds really nice.
That sounds really good.
It's about under $10. Yeah.
I want
Nice.
a
yeah,
bread
dude.
bowl. I just want to eat bread.
You could even get like little ones
Yeah.
and then crack just like 1 or 2 eggs in there and have like mini ones.
Now, I would like to say something really quick before I go on with the next recipe. This was written in 2005. Just keep
Before
that.
the world ended.
Simpler times.
Simpler times.
Yes.
So I would just like that to be out there. We didn't. I don't know how much Tony Patrick knew about ramen.
The early mid-aughts. when
Yeah.
We were allowed to be slightly racially insensitive.
Oh dear.
Tomato noodle soup. It requires 1 package of ramen noodles of any flavor and 1 can of tomato soup condensed.
Okay, I'm out.
Yeah, this is
I'm
this is
out.
profoundly unpleasant already.
Why
Like,
would you
listen,
do
listen.
Why?
There's cheat meals, and then there's whatever the fuck this person was on while they were making this. This was not like, this wasn't desperation. This was like, I'm that one cook on YouTube that doesn't know how to cook and just burns everything.
He's
God
cooking.
damn. He is
Here's
cooking.
the craziest cheap thing I ever made.
What?
Please do.
So, I was making myself eggs, and I thought to myself, you know what? I need some vegetables. So after I emptied the eggs out of the frying pan, I cut a cucumber and tossed it in.
What?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Cucumber?
What did you
in eggs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't sound terrible.
No, let him cook. Let him cook.
Honestly, cucumber kind of just
Yeah.
absorbs all flavors. It's just like that.
do?
So,
Yeah,
No,
so
no.
it's
I
gonna
didn't toss the
taste like
cucumbers into
grease.
the eggs. I tossed the cucumbers into the frying
It's
pan.
gonna taste like grease.
Oh
Oh,
no.
you fried a cucumber that just got a fried egg in it. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
what
and
did
then
you?
and then I covered it with garlic powder.
Why?
See, that fixes it. That's fine.
Garlic fixes everything.
Honestly, yeah, that
That's
does
true.
it. That
That's
fixes
true.
it.
Okay,
These are
as
cheat meals, not cursed meals, everybody.
okay, this is hot.
Look,
Personal
they're
hot
bad
take.
brothers, okay?
There is such a thing as
Cheap
too
and
much
cursed go together.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking, but it actually wasn't half bad. A bit
Would
wet.
It
you-
was all bad.
But the $1,000,000 question, Dan, would you eat it again?
What were you frying the eggs in?
I think it was butter.
Oh,
Okay.
Then it's
That's not
fine.
Okay.
that bad.
I mean,
Um,
that's
Right,
that's
you
an
didn't-
okay starting place.
I think like the ultimate cheap meal is peanut butter and jelly for me.
Yeah.
That it's
Extravagant.
extravagant. Okay, what's yours? What's your cheat meal?
Like. So that's raw potatoes, but sometimes it's rice with like sweet and sour sauce and some black pepper on it. That's
I'm
it.
sorry, did you say raw potato?
Bro, you can microwave that.
No, the texture's better if you eat it raw.
What?
Why would you say these things?
Oh no.
Are you just like
Now I'm
pluck
just imagining you munching into one like it's a fucking apple.
Do you just like rip it out of the
Well, that's
dirt
it.
and shake off? Just shake it
That-
off a
that's
little.
Exactly
and
what.
bite into
That's what he
it?
does.
On
Just like-
occasion,
Okay.
On occasion, he'll shake the dirt off. Most times he just
On
eats it.
occasion,
He
you'll.
loves the
On
dirt.
occasion, what?
minerals.
You'll microwave them?
No, gross.
No.
You'll just eat it like it's a friggin' apple?
Texture.
On occasion.
Okay, none of you ever can give me shit about eating frozen hot dogs ever again.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
we still can.
No, you
Well,
cannot.
no, I can, because I know how to eat potatoes, and it's not like it's a friggin' apple.
Okay, I eat boiled potatoes also like apples, so that cancels it out.
I
No,
No.
it doesn't,
No.
actually. It
No.
multiplies
do you let
it
them
and makes it
cool
worse.
first, or do you just like reach into the hot pot and then eat
Naomi.
boiled potatoes?
Are you
like
gonna
that?
Are you gonna land
No,
it?
it's
Are you gonna land
Are you,
in
like,
the
bobbing
house and
for
making better
potatoes?
potatoes?
Are you guys
no,
any
the-
percenting tongue burning? What the hell's going on here?
Naomi! Oh
No,
my
the
gosh,
big-
honey, are you joining us this episode? That would be great. Also, did you two fucking hear this guy? This
Eats
motherfucker
raw
eats raw
potatoes like an
potatoes.
apple.
Potatoes
know?
have been in the pot for a while and have cooled down some. Sometimes
Okay.
they're already in the fridge. Sometimes I just dip them in béarnaise sauce.
You can
You
never
just-
give
are-
me shit about anything I ever eat ever again.
Oh,
No,
I
you
will
still
give
Just
you
deserve
not
shit.
a fan of
forever.
like flavor or spices at all.
No time, only texture.
By the
We're
way,
here for-
if we wanna talk cheap foods, like
Yeah,
I
sheep
think,
foods.
Listen to me,
I think
traitor.
I think we're ignoring the elephant in the room of cheap meals.
Yeah.
And that's our Lord
Elephants.
and Savior, Taco Bell.
Taco
Our
Bell's
Lord
not
and
cheap
Savior
anymore.
Taco Bell did get me
Oh,
food for under
oh.
$1 most days in college.
It is
Taco-
still
Taco
cheap.
Bell
It is
helped a
still
lot
cheap.
in
No.
college.
Yeah, same.
I don't know that you can get it for under $1 anymore.
If you want,
though, right?
thank you again for the gifted sub. Would you stop spending your money?
Yeah,
What else am I gonna do with it?
Is there a
And
way that
spend
you
it
can
on
like
yourself.
block people from doing that?
I'd have to
Buy Hawaiian shorts.
buy
Well,
pierogies.
Gratification out of you being pissed at me, so.
Okay.
Think of all the pierogies you could buy though, and then you wouldn't have to eat raw potatoes like an apple.
I mean, maybe you could just buy a whole bunch of raw potatoes.
Do not give him ideas.
You could cook a whole.
Like, I'm
bunch
not a
of
fan,
potatoes.
but if it gets more food into soot,
Make
Okay.
Hawaiian shorts out of potatoes.
Fucking
Then
hell.
what?
Exactly.
Would you like a Hawaiian shirt with potatoes on it?
Oh, I thought you said Hawaiian shorts, and I was.
He did. I'm
Okay.
asking if you'd like a
Oh.
Hawaiian shirt with potatoes on it.
Yeah.
Well, I would like both, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
honestly, I can picture that as a Hawaiian shirt with like little potatoes and like little bowls of mashed potatoes, kind of just in a funny pattern on like blue background.
I have a Hawaiian
Yeah,
shirt that has
yeah.
little Debbie Christmas tree cakes on it.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
amazing.
yeah.
So Soot, is there okay? Getting back on topic. Other than the atrocities you commit with potatoes, are there any other cheap meals that you like to engage in?
Well, I told you about the rice. If you have leftover rice, it's
That's
just
true.
sweet and sour hot sauce and some black pepper. That's a meal.
That
It's
yeah.
no.
that's
And
not.
of course-
I call it a side dish, but
This
yeah,
is
I'd
like
eat
the
that.
most guy
No, that is
dinner
a
shit
meal.
I've ever heard in my life.
And of course, my freezer is always full of these goddamn pierogies. I can
Mm-hmm.
barely fit anything in my fucking freezer because of them.
I thought you liked pierogies.
They are good, but I'm so fucking tired.
Well, then stop buying them.
What else am I supposed to eat? My
Raw potatoes.
Like
Oh,
this is just a thought, but
potatoes.
they might have such a thing as
No.
not pierogies.
That
Stop.
sounds
Like,
fake.
Spending your
Do
money
they have
on
Totino's
me.
pizza rolls?
I keep on telling Sid to buy those.
By what?
Pizza rolls.
Fucking stop
I
spending
haven't
your
actually
money
seen
gifting
any
it to
pizza
me in
rolls.
subs, and God, go buy yourself some fresh bread and eggs.
I have
Nope.
some bread in the freezer.
Sid
Uh,
is living the cheap food life, I see.
Just squished in next to the pierogies.
I am
Yeah,
so
well,
worried
yeah,
for your
actually.
health.
Can we like
It's-
DoorDash you some actual groceries?
No one fucking delivers to where I live. No one knows where I live.
I'm on my
I know
way.
where you live.
You wouldn't be able to find your way here, believe me. No one on this island knows like where this fucking area is.
Ah, so
Oh,
you're
so
on
it's
an
not
island.
just. Yeah. Okay. So you live in a cursed location.
an
This
island
explains a lot
boy.
about your eating habits.
Yeah, in a haunted fucking house. That's where I found
It's
Soot.
actually an old dairy building, so
In a
maybe a bit
haunted dairy
haunted.
building.
Is there a
Betty,
cheese
I
cave
can't believe you
underneath?
used- I can't believe you used
No,
to be Indiana
it's not
Jones.
that
Betty.
cool.
Yeah, I kind of
Is
just
there a
roamed
potato
around.
cave underneath?
I just
Oh,
roamed
God.
about the world collecting oddities and strange people, and that's how I found Soot and Charles.
I can't believe
Hi.
you whipped. I
Essentially.
can't believe you whipped Suit and then said you belong in a
Okay,
museum and then
no,
took him home.
no. I did not whip anybody. I especially did not whip anybody looking like Soot.
Why would you? Those big eyes. How could you even suggest such a thing?
No,
I mean, I would.
exactly.
Confetti.
Casio e Pepe is a technical to not mess up, but can be pretty cheap. Casio
Cacio
e
e
Pepe?
Cacio e pepe.
What is that?
What is that?
1 second.
It's a bit technical.
It's a pasta.
Not mess up.
It's
Well,
cheese
yeah.
and pepper pasta.
Cheese and pepper
It's a-
pasta.
Italian, it's spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
The
Where the
internet
fuck was
tells
this
me
during the
says
spaghetti
that-
episode?
to think of it as Roman mac and cheese.
Oh, I said that the last time too.
Yeah.
I said then that everything's spaghetti if it's from there.
Mm-hmm.
4 ingredients. Dang, that looks good.
yes.
Oh my gosh, this
Pasta
website has a
aglio
jump to
olio.
recipe button. Thank you,
Oh.
Jesus.
And if you want to make
It's an
anything
Easter
taste
miracle.
I got a second.
Frosty.
Zatarans.
Thank you, Frosty, for the dude.
Batarans.
Good. Yeah, Zataran seasoning.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
My recent cheat meal obsession is spaghetti aglio e olio.
That's it's mostly
Yeah.
I just
garlic
eat
and
the
oil.
resemblance, yummy.
A little bit of red
The
pepper.
Fiji
flakes.
mermaid's
Oh.
grandchild.
Honestly, pasta is the king of cheap meals. Honestly,
So scrumpled.
It's so good.
And if you
Yeah.
can, you can even
Yeah,
make
it's
your
like
own
pasta. Or
pasta.
rice
hmm
tends to be what's going to be in every single one of your cheat meals.
Yep.
What's that?
If you
Pasta
can,
or
Well,
rice.
yeah.
Yeah.
You need to fill up space, and carbs are cheap as shit.
Shut
Yeah.
up the carbs. I got a second.
All
that
ramen is
with-
doing for me is filling up my fucking cupboard.
Also, just
I'm sorry.
I do not have space.
Aglio e olio is like garlic bread pasta, basically, not derogatory. Which part
Okay.
of that is
That's delicious.
derogatory? That you need to
That's
like make that
basically
declamation?
In case there are Italians around, I guess.
In case there's
don't know.
Italians or okay,
Lurking Italians.
lurking.
I mean, we could have some lurkers
You
in
know
the
how
chat.
they are.
My God.
Just muffled from another room.
Oh God.
They're
He's in
coming.
the catacombs.
The Italians. They're in the vents. They're in the vents.
Oh my God. Hold on. I think the
They're in
producers
the
are.
wall.
The producers are
They're on
calling
the
1
table.
second.
There's a plate of spaghetti right
You
there.
guys trying to come in here and disrespect my culture like that? I'm not Italian.
Thank
Now-
God, because I was about to disrespect you so much if you
No.
had said you were.
No, I'm Polish Irish. That's why I'm so excited about pierogies.
Well, you want the cooch canoe?
Oh, huh? I mean,
Cooch
canoe.
canoe pierogies.
I
I mean,
did. I
he-
did eat dinner already, but I have a no. Thank you. I have a boyfriend.
I'll take one.
Cooch canoe are for everyone.
I am
Yeah,
pan. I'm
everyone
pan,
can
but I
have
am
a
currently
cooch canoe.
taken. I'll have to ask my boyfriend if it's okay.
You come to me on the day of my spaghetti's birthday and ask
come
of
to-
me a favor of a cheap meal? I spit in your face, you disgusting monster.
All right, that
Wait,
was the producers
Man,
on
it's
the
your
line.
birthday?
Oh,
Uh,
Are
Did
we
it tell us to
canceled?
stop?
the producers said that Uni only gets to make a couple more jokes like that.
yeah, that's fair.
Fired? Oh, damn.
Also,
Come-
cooch
come with
canoe pierogies, don't ask nothing of nobody. You can be in any relationship.
May I do one Italian bit?
Yes,
Yes.
please do.
Come to me. Come to me on the day of my daughter's quinceañera. I don't know. That's all I wanted to say. I just want to say.
Okay.
I just wanted to say quinceañera in
Just
an
wanted to
Italian
say
accent.
quinceañera.
I like smothered my laughter because I was sure there was gonna be more, but I
No, that
did
was
like.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have the bit now. It's like coming to my home and you disrespect me on this beautiful day. 25-man mariachi band. They're playing 80s. They're playing 80s rock songs.
Jesus,
Son-
that is
yeah.
small.
Santino, they're playing 80s rock hair metal. Have you ever seen a mariachi band play? I don't know. The improving was like, yeah, hair metal mariachi.
Saul, you're gonna have to calm
Honestly,
down. Saul,
I
did.
I
You're
would pay
so
money
angry.
to see that.
You're so
Okay,
angry
so-
about these mariachi bands. You ran into one on the subway. You ran into one, Saul.
Okay.
Ramen was the most of my college diet with so much Tabasco. I did far too much takeout. I
I
did
heard that there's tobacco, by the way.
Tabasco.
Cooking the fish. No, no, we're not.
See,
Yes.
you joke about
I'm not
that,
a fish.
but there is that internet Shaquille video where he makes bar fight ice cream that has tobacco in it.
Oh.
No.
Well, it's not
Doesn't it-
flavored. It's in a bag and it's there like infusing. There's no actual.
Doesn't it
There's trace
have
amounts
like
of it, but-
sugar glass in it too?
Yeah.
Are we thinking of the same ice cream
yes.
video?
Yeah, he did
Okay.
sugar glass on top to look
No.
like a broken beer bottle.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure that Charl is actually a stuffed animal there, Inky.
I am
Yeah.
a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
But
You
I
should
got
Probably
stitch
not.
lines.
You
Do not
think
cook.
that'll stop me from eating you?
Look,
Do
look.
not cook
Oh,
a
is
stuffed
it a
animal.
promise?
Oh my god.
What is
Guaranteed.
what is happening to my show today?
This is
You
fucked up.
invited me on.
It's
My-
a
That's what
cheap
you get.
meal.
I mean, we
Just to
got
give
like
us
8
cheaper than
people. It was
stuffed
gonna be
animal you
wacky.
find.
Now,
That's
I
by nature.
I have a question, possibly even a philosophical conundrum.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is Dan the ultimate cheap meal? Are you the ultimate cheap meal, Aquila? Because you're a regenerating plate of spaghetti.
Yes, yes, I am.
Hey, Kai Energy VT, thank you so much for the follow, hun. Come on in, take a seat in the audience.
Ooh.
I know I had a lot of people come in all of a sudden. I completely stop that. Go buy yourself some bread. Stop eating potatoes like apples.
I have bread in the freezer. I do not have potatoes.
Jesus
fair.
Christ.
Go buy yourself some potatoes.
Make us some
Understandable.
potato bread.
Anyways,
Sounds
for
like
all of the new people who are in, thank you so much for coming in and following me. Please enjoy your seats in the audience if you'd like to. Swing by. We have a gift shop after the show. You can pick up a lovely little action figure of anybody here. We have shirts, we have keychains that probably don't have your name on it. We have all kinds of things.
There's exactly
Yeah,
2 people.
Yeah,
Oh.
that too.
I'm pretty sure the only keychains we have right now say Bort. So
Yep.
good
Oh,
luck.
Lord.
Good luck to Bort.
Good luck to Bort.
Good luck, Port.
We're all
Um,
counting on you,
I'm
Bort.
Port.
let's see here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the line, and to try and add a little bit of order to the chaos, I'm gonna go down the line. Uni,
Okay.
you're first on the chopping block. What's your favorite cheap go-to meal?
Does it have to be something you cook yourself or something you pick up from a restaurant?
I
or
would say
what?
something that you cook yourself. I think we can all kind of agree that takeout food is getting a little bit too expensive these days.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My favorite thing when I was younger would be to get a cheap French bread loaf, cut it in half, take some of the store-bought marinara sauce, slather that on, put some cheese on the or not some cheese, some butter under the marinara before you put the marinara down,
Mm-hmm.
and then like butter the underside as well, like just butter the whole loaf, and then put like a lot healthy dosing of mozzarella, and then like some pepperonis, and then bake that in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice, cheap, and it's like enough for like 3 meals.
Okay, nice. Very nice. Do you have a name for that or anything?
It's just French bread pizza.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever
Love French bread
works.
pizza.
Dan, our dear plate of spaghetti, do you have any go-to cheap meals that you yourself make?
Does cereal count?
I would say yes. I mean, you are pouring it into the bowl, aren't you?
You make yourself.
You're adding milk?
Yes.
Okay. Then, yeah,
Milk
sure.
is expensive.
I
Just
do
eat
not,
it out
I do
of
not
box.
pour the milk first, unlike some people.
I mean, that is...
Yeah, that's disgusting. You gotta pour the milk after.
You mean, yeah, cereal. The cereal can work. You don't have any other cheap recipe that you like to make or anything like that?
Is it weird asking a spaghetti what sort of recipes they make?
No.
Unless it's got the
Only if you
orange
make it
meal.
weird.
Sunlight.
I will.
Let's see. I didn't once just slice off a slab of cheese for a snack.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
That's just a charcuterie board.
It is just a charcuterie without the charcuterie and the board.
Yeah, I mean it was a slice of cheese the size of a slice of bread, but eh.
Oh.
I mean, what?
How did you? What kind
Let
of cheese
he
were you
who-
slicing?
let
it was a
he
block
who-
block of mozzarella. I just cut a slab off of it.
Oh,
Oh,
my
hell yeah.
gosh.
Let he who here who has not taken an individual slice of American craft cheese and eaten it and it alone cast the first stone.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me get my rocks, I guess.
My sister could never cast a stone. One of her favorite snacks when we were growing up was to take a piece of American craft cheese, put ketchup on it, fold
Yep.
that sucker in half, and then just swallow it like a seagull.
No.
Mm.
What's the use
Don't
of
like
putting
that.
ketchup on it if you're not even fucking tasting it?
She.
Yeah. Your sister, what's her number?
Get out here.
She's married. She's married with
Ah,
2
damn it.
children.
Oh my god.
Monogamous?
I have one problem with that recipe. She should have put cream cheese inside of it.
Oh, that's just no.
Cheese
I
on
mean-
cheese.
Her
I've
other
had
favorite.
cheese sandwiches before. That was just a piece of bread, Kraft cheese, piece of bread, and that's it.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, my
There
dad was
are-
literally talking to me today about a guy at work who would talk about no, one of his best friends would have mustard sandwiches.
Oh,
back in
yeah.
the day. It do be like
That's-
that, y'all.
I do be like
Oof.
that.
I've heard of
That's a lot.
sugar sandwiches and bread sandwiches as well.
Yeah. Just have toast at that point. Put some peanut butter. If
Also-
just have peanut butter toast like I do.
Peanut
Also,
butter's
because I'm not gonna
expensive.
be able to be here for the whole time. I do have to tell y'all about something amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
I had so I had a cheat day over the weekend again, even though I shouldn't have because I'm on a diet and I've had too many cheat days. But then I'll send the photos to Confetti real quick.
Okay.
But y'all have to see like. There we go, Confetti. I sent it to you in your DMs. It should be in there in a second.
Oh god, he's
Uh,
sending me stuff.
The one that has the caramel sauce on it is the one you should show for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I went to a place called Sweet Paris. It's like a French restaurant in Austin here, and got crepes with my friends. And one of them was an apple cinnamon creme brulee crepe.
Yo.
So
Oh.
it had the custard of
my.
a creme brulee
Oh.
in the
Oh, good.
center with an apple cinnamon puree and caramel sauce drizzled on top, and I got 2 scoops of vanilla bean ice cream, and I'm pretty sure that was made in restaurant whipped cream as well because it did not taste store bought.
Oh my
God damn.
God.
Decadent.
Lord.
It was $14, but it was worth every penny.
That was cheaper than my sandwich. What the fuck? God damn.
Sounds so good.
It
And
does
then
sound
the
really
other
good.
one, my friend got
And the Coke.
an Oreo cream
And a
one.
Coke.
I didn't get a Coke.
Oh, they're making
No,
fun of
Confetti
me.
got a
And
Coke.
wish.
They're making fun of me.
Yeah.
As
And then
always.
and then I had this really amazing pizza that was like just out of this world. Anyway.
Yeah. Who was next in line? I guess the elf. The elf was next in line.
He doesn't have a name now.
What the
Siren. Siren Scott. Siren.
I mean, I'm not in the
Oh,
title.
okay,
I'm not in
okay.
the title, so I
So,
apparently don't count.
We're only allowed.
Oh,
a
shit,
few
I guess
jokes
I did leave you out of the
Italians,
title.
We're allowed to refer to Siren as the elf.
Wow. Okay, so
Racist.
we're discriminating against. Okay, sure. Fantasyland
I mean, I will
discrimination. Why
discriminate
not?
against elves any day, but not Syrian.
Thank you. I am a half
know-
elf technically, if that makes it better for some people.
Okay, yeah, then you're only half bad.
I
God,
don't know what the other half is if it makes you feel better.
It's not
I
human.
don't know.
It's
I mean, it could
raccoon.
be.
I don't know my birth parents. I just know one of them is probably an elf.
Probably.
Hello, son.
so it sounds like anyone can join. I
Just your
mean,
mate.
for the most part, yeah.
You have to sign up ahead of time, but yeah.
You do have to sign
Yeah.
up ahead of time, but yeah.
Yeah, you can join in next month's. We do one of these every month.
Yeah, we are always
Yeah.
welcoming to having people on and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're me and you're
Uh,
just in the vents at all times.
Unless you're
It's true.
Syrian, apparently.
I got him added in. Leave me alone. There's like
Syrian's a new one.
7 people to take. There's like 7 people to keep track
I
of.
misread your name. Syrian.
Siren.
okay.
Siren.
It's
What-
okay. Y'all knew me as a
Well,
different name. It's
Grabbing you by your head right now.
Well,
Your big oversized head and lifting
Hey,
you
what the
up.
fuck?
Step better than Confetti.
Siren,
okay. Ma'am. So,
Like, at
I
least in
what's your
second
recipe?
name at all.
have a couple of recipes in mind, actually, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I was gonna mention, we didn't mention it earlier, but I gotta shout out rotisserie chickens.
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah.
True.
Oh, yeah?
I think rotisserie chickens are super affordable typically.
Mm-hmm. And you
Mhm.
can make meat jello from them when you're done eating it.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
You're right. Also,
The
if you're-
smell makes me
yeah.
gag, but I understand their importance.
Yes, I mean if you go to like if you're in the Midwest, like a non-zero amount of us, you can go to like a Jewel Osco or some other like local chain. On
Uh-huh.
Mondays they have a whole rotisserie for $5.99.
And it was
Oh.
new
That
one,
is
too.
an incredibly ridiculous deal.
and you can eat any bits that you like want to,
Yeah.
and then any
Yeah.
bits that you don't want to, you just shred it off, and you have little
Mhm.
meat shreddies for like sandwiches or putting in noodles with some sauce,
Yeah.
and
Or
then you make broth out of the bones, and it's
I was
like
yeah.
you really stretch that dollar.
I'll say,
Honest-
yeah, you take that carcass and put it into a pot and make some chicken stock out of it with some
Yeah.
veggies.
Hell yeah!
Also,
Put an onion in there,
I
some
would-
celery.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
I would just like to add that delis and
That's what's
everything at grocery stores will offer to like sell you the already shredded meat off a rotisserie chicken. Just buy the rotisserie chicken yourself.
Yeah. Get
Because
some
Yeah.
forks.
I saw the meat for sale and it was like $11.
What the hell?
Just buy
It's a labor fee.
Yeah, just buy the meat. Just buy the whole chicken yourself. Eat what you want off it, and then do all the other stuff. It's so much cheaper. Also, Inky, brain, get it together. Come on, girl.
Someone gives Confetti's head a squish.
You can't be dying on me now. Inky, I would love to have you on for the next episode if you're into it. But
Wink.
I will get you an invite after this. If you have any recipes though that you'd like to share in chat, by all means throw them in there. We would love to be able to share them and everything.
Yeah.
Also, another
yeah.
thing I love as far as recipes go, just a simple thing: a
Yeah.
crock pot, a bunch of
Oh,
cheap
yeah.
barbecue sauce, and some chicken, some boneless chicken, and then just throw that in there.
Mhm.
Shredded barbecue boneless chicken.
Hell yes. Very easy.
A cheap
I've got mine.
thing you know what, Siri, you go ahead. My brain just
I
shut
was
down
gonna say-
again.
Here's my recipe. I have a few that I was gonna post from allrecipes.com, which is food wishes. You know, Chef John.
Yep.
Shout out to Chef John. He did an apple and parsnip soup that's literally just apples, parsnips, and a potato, among
Huh.
some other things. Yeah, you just need a stick blender to blend that ish.
You don't see a lot of recipes using parsnips these days, but I've always wanted to try them.
Yeah. I would also the one I linked is my personal favorite, cheap and easy. Because for me, cheap meals also tend to go hand in hand with stuff that is low effort
Mhm.
for me.
Mhm.
So I lean into this one, which he calls it chicken, sausage, peppers, and potatoes. I just call it chicken gestalt, based on the Gestalt philosophy that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Because all these parts are all right, but together they make a really easy, effortless bake that is a lot of food.
Is it bad
for
that I
me-
only know the name? I'm sorry, go after you.
No, you finish what you're gonna
Is
say.
it bad that I only know really the word gestalt from or gestalt from?
Is it Neo?
No, actually, it's the Dark Judges from Judge
Oh.
Dredd.
I've been meaning to get into Judge Dredd.
They're a gestalt. I guess that
Yeah,
makes
they
sense now. They're greater than the sum of their parts.
Yeah, it's a psychology thing of things together they are better than what they were as individuals.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, it's literally this recipe is literally just chicken thighs, Italian sausage, which you should use either hot or sweet. Do not use mild. Mild Italian is kind of schmedium.
We're gonna
It's
fight
not
after
bad.
the
It's-
episode.
It's schmedium for this specific recipe. Because then the sausage kind of loses all of the flavor that you get by extracting the juices out of
Okay, all right.
it. Sweet peppers and Yukon Golds and some onion.
Okay, very cool.
And herbs de Provence if you got it, or just Italian herbs. And then salt, pepper, a little bit of parsley if you want for garnish.
Very
you
cool.
just-
You're feeling
Yeah.
fancy.
Fancy.
Yeah, you just you brown the outside of the sausage, then poke holes in it to get some of that fat out.
Hey.
And then toss all that shit together with that and olive oil after it cools down. And then just bake it for like an hour.
All right.
It's that easy. And it
I
makes
like
a
it.
metric shit ton of food, which is the best part.
Right.
That
Much
does
time
any-
sound like-
still.
I always appreciate having huge amounts of leftovers.
And it's one of those things where it's like food that tastes better when you reheat it sometimes. You know what I mean?
Ooh, like casseroles.
The potatoes
lasagna.
taste better reheated, I swear to God.
Oh, like how curry
Interesting.
tastes better on the second day.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's
Also
some
tastes
foods
better
like
on the
that.
second day.
mm-hmm.
But yeah. There's a lot of
Inky,
stuff.
Inky, you
Inky.
want a joke? Okay, here's a joke for you, Inky. What is a tree's favorite soda?
What is a tree's favorite soda? I don't know.
What is it?
Root
Bear.
beer.
Ah!
Hey.
Fucking
Goddamn.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Goddamn.
how dare.
That is a diagonal Twix. Goddamn.
What?
A diagonal
You know-
Twix. If you know, you know.
Ah.
Clearly, I don't.
Nope.
Inky
No.
thinks that's hilarious, so
That
Good
is
for them.
that is a really good episode.
only
That
one.
episode. That's a really good recipe, Siren. I like that a lot.
Thank you. I've got a ton more on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just from food wishes because I don't have a ton of my own.
Mm-hmm.
I'd also want to just add on the 2-minute polenta and poached eggs recipe that Internet Shaquille posted a couple of years ago.
Okay.
It's literally just mostly prep work the day before, and then adding some veggies to it. Yeah,
Oh.
polenta and like a half-boiled egg that you
Thank
then
you.
microwave at the office in a couple of minutes.
Hell
I'm not
yeah.
sure that anything that includes eggs is cheap anymore.
I don't know. Yeah, this recipe is 5 years old, so
Yeah.
it might not be as cheap, but it's literally two
before
ingredients,
times.
and it takes 2 minutes to heat it up and cook it afterwards.
That
This
sounds
is a good
delicious.
video. This video's like 5 minutes though, so you don't have to watch it here,
Mhm.
obviously. But hey, just so y'all know, there's a ton of really good. My headspace for like cheap meals is not something that's like this one meal is dirt cheap. It's about like meal prep that is efficient with your money.
Right.
That's kind of where my head's at. My brain's very math coded, so I'm thinking about optimizing meal prepping
Get math
for
pilled.
my cheap. What's
I-
up, Uni?
I said get math pilled.
Get
Bro, for
math
real.
pilled.
Unironically,
Yeah.
yeah. No, my brain's very math coded.
God damn. I wish I
I hate
was. I'm not.
I
Not
gotta
for
head out,
be-
but I love you guys.
What is your
Take care,
main
Uni.
goal for
Thank you for
Confetti?
being here.
Bye.
Bye.
Miss you.
See you.
Thank you for coming in.
I do want to add on one fun thing that I linked in the chat.
Okay.
that we're
well,
in. Have you ever heard of Ramen Joy?
Ramen
No.
Joy?
Is
No.
it-
Have
Is
y'all
it
ever heard of the
almond joys made out
no,
of ramen?
no? Have you ever heard of the infomercial lady Kathy Mitchell, who has a bunch of cookbooks? You might
Isn't
have heard
she
of
the
her.
one who
so.
does that?
Wait,
dump.
that
Confetti,
pan,
you-
that pan
The-
commercial.
What?
Yeah, the copper
What?
pan, red
Yeah,
copper.
that's it.
Oh, right, her. Also,
What is this?
Siren, since you did such good work bringing
Oh.
in like all these recipes,
Thank
you
you.
There's
can get
your-
a golden ice cream.
yeah, you get a golden ice cream for the episode.
Delicious. Excellent.
Yeah.
I will celebrate by having some matcha ice cream after we're done.
Mm.
Yum.
Darn it, I don't have ice cream in my house.
Actually, I've had like 5 cookies today. I should slow down.
No. Keep going.
I agree with you. Keep going.
No, my chest is getting occasional heartburn. I gotta slow down.
Darn it.
Okay,
Maybe
then
maybe
give
as a
them to
treat
me.
after the stream, you can have a Tums.
You know what? That's
then
a great
another.
idea.
Okay, well,
Look,
if-
VTuber tummy comes for us all.
If you can't be having sweets, then I guess I'll just have to
Okay.
get you something else. Hold on.
Give it to me.
You
Give
give
a little-
Soup the ice cream. It's already out and prepared.
What about like a
Please.
Burger King crown?
Actually,
Oh,
I
shit,
literally.
the Burger King crown.
I,
That's
I
literally
don't have a
Rogies and
Burger King
potatoes.
crown.
That's literally one of my
Something.
redeems. Confetti, give me like 2 minutes and I'll send you the zip I
Okay,
have of it.
thank you.
Do
Golden
you
brown.
want? I need it. Am I not your friend on Discord?
No.
This is
My
heartbreaking.
ice cream is
I'm so
contained in a
sorry.
white void.
Wow. Can't
I thought I
believe
was friends
this.
with all of you.
You have to eat through the white void first.
Yeah, you have to have your white void before you can have your actual
Tasty.
dessert.
I'm adding
Yeah.
everybody.
Does a black void and a white void really go together?
Well, you'll find out, won't you?
Are you
Sure.
worried it's gonna be like
Indigestion.
antimatter?
Headache, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Diary.
What are you
What?
saying, Snugglebug?
Are you singing?
It's the
It's
Hey,
the
Pepto
Pepto
Bismol?
song.
yeah, it's the Pepto
It's
song.
the Pepto song.
Charles, sweetie,
Those are VTube
Yeah.
Studio.
do you
Nice.
have any cheap recipes that you like to use?
My favorite cheap meal
Mm-hmm.
that I can get whenever the fuck I want
Yeah.
is soot.
Okay.
That's
That's not what I was expecting, I gotta say.
That's pretty
Damn.
cute, not gonna lie.
God
That's
damn.
pretty cute.
The Riz. The
pretty
absolute Riz.
And for once it took me off guard.
Wow, you
Yeah.
actually
I
put
figured
it off
it's the
balance.
pizza rolls.
Amazing.
I fucking love it.
Maybe Maybe Charles deserves the golden ice cream.
God
I think
damn.
so.
Oh, my ice cream.
I am still lactose intolerant.
Golden ice cream of Riz.
Yeah,
Well,
you
it's gold,
deserve it.
so you can't
Shit yourself.
actually.
It's safe
No
to eat gold.
lactose in it. It's gold.
Just
Oh.
imagining, I was just imagining Charles, like the one meme, can I rizz you up, please? It's
Come
like,
on.
yes.
Please.
Golden broccoli.
Yeah.
But more seriously, from childhood and stuff, it would be pretty much just like an egg on rice with soy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Cooked egg, right?
Hard to go wrong with egg, rice, and soy sauce.
Sometimes.
Okay.
No.
Well, I mean, so I know that's a thing in Japan, actually, where they'll eat raw eggs over rice with soy sauce, but
Yeah.
their eggs are also processed differently than American eggs
they
are.
are.
So,
To be fair, I also don't buy my eggs. I live on a farm.
oh, then you're fine. As long as you don't wash the egg and remove the membrane on the
Yeah.
outside, you're fine. Fun fact, the reason that we have to refrigerate eggs in America is because we wash them before they go to market. There's actually like a membrane around the outer shell of an egg that prevents air from getting in.
Mm-hmm.
And like when we wash them, we end up removing that membrane. Like with the
Yeah.
membrane on, they actually don't have to be refrigerated for quite a while and they last longer.
Yeah.
Also, they might turn into baby chickens.
They
No,
might.
that's not how it works. But
No.
I mean,
Then you
kinda.
get balut.
I'm sorry. Are you
Ew.
referring to baby chickens as loot?
No,
No,
balut.
Balut.
Oh, okay.
That's duck egg, though, isn't it?
I think
Well,
so.
I mean, might be picky.
Balut.
True.
But
If you're
I
Polish,
I take
then
that back.
you really afford to care about what bird you're eating. So a baby bird.
Shown some art I've done lately. Oh, did you post some on the Discord? That's awesome. I'll have to look at it.
So, also, which one of y'all are not sub to Confetti?
No, stop. Get some help.
I'm subbed.
I'm subbed.
I'm unfortunately sub now.
You're all
I'm on-
subbed.
God,
Stop
no
it.
choice. About it.
Unfortunately,
I'm only sub.
I mean,
when
you know.
Sub remembers to sub for me.
Oh, that art's so cute.
You're all
I
subbed.
would love
Stop
that
it.
art in a sec.
Not because I don't want to sub to you, Confetti. It's just coincidentally.
No,
I
I understand. I understand.
it's part of the bit now.
Mm-hmm. I just want to encourage him.
Please don't.
It does.
Dang it!
Do
I
people
knew you
have
were
to
a
be in
pot stirrer,
stream
Siren.
to be
What was that?
subbed,
No.
or
You're a pot stirrer. You stir the pot.
Yeah, because
What?
baby, we got a
It's how
studio.
you cook Nightbug.
It's a joke on like rabble rousing and causing trouble.
Stop
Mhm.
But
that.
also because we're doing a cooking episode.
I did want to. There was something I was going to say, and I'm really upset because I forgot about it.
Oh, would you
Which
Oh, I
forget?
hate
means
that
fucking
happens.
allowing me
There's
to
a
do
question I was
this.
going to ask. I was going to. Oh, there it is. Borger,
There
Matt,
it
you
is.
found it. That's my
There it
crown.
is.
This is
Oh, you
literally this is literally a redeemer. I
Burger
think.
Majesty.
There you go, buddy.
yeah.
Fantastic.
There's a. Thank you for not choosing the one I was afraid you were gonna pick.
Which was gay baby?
Gay baby. Yeah.
I very.
I don't want that energy to be put into my character.
That one is
Why
specifically
did
for
you-
Sut.
Can I
That's-
ask why, if you don't want that energy, you have that as
It
an
came with-
option?
There were 4 options when I bought the pack.
Aw,
Yeah,
Did you
one.
say the other one said?
gay baby.
Yeah, I would
No,
really
no, that's
appreciate it.
correct though.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Not that much of a baby.
Look at
No,
yourself.
but Soot is.
Oh.
Soot is
Wait,
pretty.
no,
I
I
mean,
never
Soot,
said I wasn't a gay baby. Come on.
Where
Soot
did?
is very little guy.
Yep.
That's
Where did
Burger
the?
Queen. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Uni had to go. We will be getting another one in a moment, though. I don't know where
Okay.
Naomi is.
Hey.
I
Be nice.
also am going to pop out just a real fast second and go get brats.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. Okay.
But it's Charles' turn. Oh wait, no. Eggs and rice.
Eggs
right.
and
Nope,
rice.
already did it. You're good. Eggs and rice.
And me,
Uh,
and also pizza rolls.
yep.
I have 120 pizza rolls in my fridge right now, and I'm gonna fucking delicious.
Jesus Christ. I would say that my cheap meal to go to actually is probably like mac and cheese and hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
have your fiance make it.
It's the Midwestern special.
Sorry, what was the special again?
The Midwestern
Mac-
special, mac and cheese with hot dogs in it, like little
Yeah,
cut up
it's-
hot dogs.
I hate that shit.
Well, yeah, you hate that shit, but you can't deny that it
It's
does.
an institution.
It's
And it gets people
Part,
food.
part of our heritage.
It's a
Yeah.
part of our heritage, and look, it gets you from A to B, and that's what's most important about this kind of topic.
Yep,
It's not about the stuff you love; it's about the stuff that keeps things going.
exactly. Where do I go to sign up for the next season? Inky, if you want to sign up for next month, hold on, I'll ping you in it.
There's specific little threads for each month.
Yep. It's down in the too many looks. Jesus
The too many-
Christ.
huh?
What's a look?
I don't know.
many-
Sounds
too
way
many
too sounds way too close to a slur. I'm not going back.
It really,
Yeah.
really does. What the fuck?
She was trying to say cluck, but
Too many clucks. It's our chicken themed episode.
Yeah.
April is going to be
For
popcorn.
Easter.
Ooh, I like
Sponsored
popcorn.
by. I have a friend that I should ask to join us. I'm gonna ask
They-
her,
like,
but I will not.
big-
She
big
loves
popcorn people?
He is huge on popcorn.
Yeah, if your friend is interested in joining, by all means, have
will-
them join.
I'm gonna bother her, but I make no promises.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get like 30 people in one of these.
Jesus Christ,
God.
no.
We're gonna have,
We
we're
should
gonna have
have
to
our
stand in
discuss-
line to talk.
we should have
Yes.
a discussion popcorn style.
There's a talking stick that gets passed around.
There
What do you mean,
literally
Dan?
will be a talking stick that will get passed around. Don't tempt me.
Honestly, we might want to at some point.
Oh, Inky, I forget. Did you have like a previous account in here? Was it Inky Scraps? Did you like lose that Discord account or something?
Uh-oh.
I am only asking. Yeah, Ink Scraps. Yes, I was a hack. Oh, I will get rid of that one then.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like personal. Oof, I've been there, literally.
Same.
Thank you for letting me know. I'm sure you probably let the other Discords know, and I probably just did not see it when you made that announcement. All right, so we got that old hacked account kicked out of the Discord group.
I'm mad that Twitch won't let me give Siren anything.
You don't
What?
need to.
What are we
I
getting?
don't need to, but
Yes, Naomi, break through the
Hello.
veil. Enter.
I mean, I have a throne, so
and
I'm just saying, if you want to give me stuff, I got a throne. I'm kidding. Please.
I think Soot's trying to understand what you're talking about. I don't think Soot knows what throne is.
Oh, it's this website where people can give streamers stuff safely.
oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was just trying to give you a sub to Confetti, but
You already did.
Oh, whoa, hold on.
Naomi, I'm
you were-
so
yeah, like 20
sorry,
minutes
sweetie.
ago.
You're unearthed.
I don't-
I have to unearth you, honey. 1 second.
There they
Wow.
are.
did I?
Making your way up through the audience. Beautiful.
We have,
I did
You
not
can-
sleep good.
do you have an elevator? You have a hydraulic lift behind me?
Yep. I gotta
Damn.
actually move her over here. 1 second, honey.
What,
That's just how Naomi came up.
hello.
It's fine, Nightbug. It's fine.
Oh,
Just
goodness.
sorry about the apron. I just
Oh.
gotta 1 sec here.
Hang on, gamers. One moment. One moment.
There you go.
Nightbug, please.
Technical
Privacy.
difficulties. There we go.
Lord.
So I'm so it's the spikes. Fabric
there
gets
she-
caught on them
Oh, God, she's
so
already-
easily.
Oh,
Oh shit!
she
You
could
killed
not.
her?
I'm so sorry.
You killed her. I can't believe you killed her.
No, she's back.
Oh, she's
Bye.
back.
Hello?
Hey,
She got
hon.
better.
Yami?
Are
Yami?
you having technical difficulties?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, there we
Okay.
go.
Yay.
Yeah, I
I'm-
had a thing going on where my speakers were playing through my computer as well as coming
Oh.
out. So,
So it was like echoing, confusing.
yeah, I was kind of like, oh my gosh, please don't be caching on the mic.
Oh, no.
She is so pretty, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she
So
is.
true.
Absolutely.
1000%.
Glad you were able to make it to the
Delightful.
episode.
Oh my goodness, yes. It's been
Yeah.
too long.
I know, right? And I'll just say it. We're all pretty. We're all a bunch of 10s. Even Dan over there, who's a plate of spaghetti.
I'm sure
Well,
other plates of
absolutely.
spaghetti are so into you.
I mean,
Dan.
Dan definitely has at least a Michelin star.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
At least the one.
Yeah, Sid
I think you rate me a
especially.
bit too highly.
Yeah,
No.
just the shiny,
Nope.
shiny head.
Nope.
It's that
It's-
people can check their makeup in it.
Positive hair.
I love
Unless it's a confetti.
Sin, I love that you're just like a black and white dude between two really colorful women.
It's how you stand out.
I think this
gives
is just this just shows off the fashion of the genders.
I think it shows off that you
No
have
offense,
like
Sid.
imported yourself from like one of those cartoon drawing games.
Yeah, it reminds me of, gosh, what was it? The like the
Talk Zone?
DSi drawings.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like
yeah,
with
Yeah.
the Nintendo DSi, where people made little animations on there.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
Sin
made
just
really
Sin just
stupid
lives
stuff.
there.
All right. Oh, Djibouti Dubs, Ramen Joy. Okay, I'll look at that later. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about now. You ever take a dump in a mug?
What the hell?
Djibouti
It's a
Dubs.
it's a parody thing of like infomercials.
Don't make me watch us. Don't make me make
What?
you watch Djibouti Dubs on this.
I literally
goddamn-
linked Djibouti Dub's Ramen Joy in the
Okay,
chat.
I was talking to the other one.
Like
We
you
should-
showed him. I've seen
should
him. You
watch
did the
it.
Copper Pan one.
I
Yeah.
am so confused.
And then
Hey, how's
and-
it going? It's your girl Kathy.
Hey girl, it's your girl Kathy. I have molded this pan in the shape of my ass.
Yes. Anti-scratch technology and vibranium rings.
Are you cooking for family or are you cooking for robots? Beep boop.
Beep, boop, wop.
Fucking love those.
Sorry, we're having too much fun.
You could be watching. Let it just go on the record that you could be watching Djibouti Dubs, but you've tuned into our show, so
Hey, keep them
We
here.
appreciate it.
Why don't we just do both?
we.
we could. Well, why don't we do it as like the last thing we do? We post a link in the chat to Djibouti Dubs.
Yeah. Oh,
There you go.
there's.
I mean, you could do like the thing where you put a timer at the bottom to show where we are at in the dub.
Oh, baby!
You'll watch
One of
along.
those watch-alongs.
Hi,
Mhm.
sweetie. Oh, my poor dumb girl. My poor
Oh,
dumb
what happened?
baby.
What
Did
happened?
you try and get on the
What?
desk and fall?
Oh no.
Oh no, baby girl.
Come here.
Baby.
She tried to get on the desk and misjudged it. Ah, confetti.
Don't mind
She's so
me.
huge.
It's fine. Everything's
Confetti's
fine.
just
Oh goodness.
confetti's
It's
just
fine.
shape-shifting. It's fine.
It's
Oh
fine.
my goodness.
Does somebody pat the cats? I
I am glad everyone has taken the initiative to help me pet
Stop
the
that.
cat.
Stop it. My God.
I just got a redeem for 60 more points. Guess where that's going to?
It's fine that we have a cat in the audience, in the studio, because we don't actually cook anything here. So
Confetti.
it's not
I mean,
what? What?
You should be happy petting your cat instead of saving up for you to call me daddy again. So
I mean,
I know.
little
sweetie.
silver linings, I guess.
yeah. It's either I pet your cat until she's hairless, or you gotta
You
call me
call
daddy.
so daddy.
Oh, well, I guess when you put it like that.
was it Patches?
Yes, Patches, yeah. Patches
no.
sounds like the
Patches.
sweet baby angel, and Jasmine sounds like the smoker.
Oh lord.
Hilarious.
Be right back.
Did she just like
Better
misjudge a
smoke.
jump or something?
Yeah, she tried to get on here, and she could not clear the jump of the HTML, CSS, JavaScript guidebook.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
The book is too heavy.
The book
It's
is-
too tall.
It's too tall, isn't it? It's too tall. Yeah.
It's just amazing how, like, I've seen cats clear like 8-foot fences in one jump. Like it looks like it clears a fence in one jump, and then they can't make it over a book.
Yeah. So, Sin, since you're the next down the line, what's your cheap go-to meal?
Okay, so when I worked for Dr. Pepper,
Uh-huh.
and
Oh,
so
boy.
I'd have like 14-hour shifts,
Uh-huh.
and I'd get home and I'd be exhausted, and I just want something cheap and fast. I would literally get a tortilla and slices of Kraft singles and tear them into strips,
Yeah.
put it in the microwave for like a minute, and then put Cholula on it.
Okay.
But now that I have time to actually cook, it's my go-to is the dollar store dinner sausage and rice from Budget Bites. It's sausage, some frozen veggies, rice, and Tony Chachere's.
Okay.
Not to mention Budget
It's
Bites. That
simple.
website rules.
Keeps.
Wait, it didn't have
And-
my attention until you said Tony Chachere's.
The website does rule. I like the website a lot. I was a little bit concerned.
You gotta work with what you got, okay?
I was a little bit concerned when you said dollar store. I'm like, oh my god, this motherfucker's buying dollar store frozen meals. I'm gonna have to
Do
start
not buy
feeding.
food from the dollar
Start
store.
feeding him.
That's what I
Like
did
I
in
need
high
to start
school,
feeding
like D&D.
Soot.
No, I actually cook my potatoes
I-
before I eat them.
You're losing out on the texture.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus,
I like
Naomi.
the texture of it cooked.
Naomi.
Yes,
Honey, what is your go-to cheap meal?
when I'm off work late and I'm hungry but too tired to cook,
Mhm.
I eat 7 corn dogs back to back. No mustard, no ketchup, just dog.
You're
The
so
stick
strong.
Even the stick too.
You were sure not to regret that.
Okay.
I'm glad that's got the meme that I was quoting there.
Of course. I have nothing better to do than be online too much.
Yeah, that and also pay exorbitantly for subscriptions to Confetti.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
please buy yourself some
I eat,
potatoes.
no, I eat cheap meals so I can buy everyone subs.
Buy yourself some
So it's suffers
salad.
for us.
Oh goodness.
Consume
You know
a
what will
vegetable.
happen to a salad in my fucking fridge?
Clean out your damn
Consume-
fridge.
Just eat one leaf. I swear it will heal you.
Look, I ate leaves. Salad leaves for the record, not just the regular ones. Yesterday.
Yes, Soot hates salads
It'd be
because he
hard
put poison
It
ivy in
was
his.
just going feral.
So
Yeah,
it's
Soot just ate so much poison oak and poison ivy, thinking, oh yeah, it's a salad. A salad is a salad.
Look, if you can cook a common nettle, you can eat the poison ivy. I'm sure.
not
Oh, I definitely
incorrect.
can.
God wouldn't put oak leaves on the floor if he didn't want me to eat them.
You
Oh,
have,
yeah.
Can I actually confess something? I loved Land Before Time as a child.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh,
And
I
you
know
wanted
what
to
Toledo
eat the
is.
little
I
star
wanted
leaves?
to, yeah, I wanted to eat the tree
tree stars.
stars. I ate so many
course.
goddamn oak and maple
Look.
leaves as a kid.
And you're going down fine. See, it's good.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I can't judge. I did also try multiple times to eat oak and maple leaves.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
why the fuck
I
did they
think-
have to be like, tree stars, so good? It's just a.
It's so good.
Why do they gotta make it sound so tasty?
I guess I figured because I can't remember wanting to eat leaves like that. I guess I figured they died with the dinosaurs.
I loved Land Before Time, but I also did not eat leaves. So, what does it
No,
say
you
about
save that for
Confetti?
adulthood.
You
I
know,
did not. It was salad leaves.
Was it
It was a
though?
delicious meal. It had nuts and shrimp.
Okay, okay,
Those
okay.
sound like good things to have on a salad.
Yeah, it was like
um,
cashews, I think.
Cashews.
Yeah, cashews. Shut up.
Did you
Anyway,
know packets come from fruit?
Fancy.
I love veggies, but not olives or banana peppers. Does anybody here like olives?
Me, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
Jesus
Confetti.
fuck. God
Okay, I want
damn.
olives in
Don't get me started on
recipes.
olives, okay?
Okay, holy shit, there are some strong feelings about olives apparently.
No, like my grandmother
Olives fucked.
would, when she was making dinner,
My
get
grandmother was
a
an
bowl
olive.
of olives to hold my brother and I over till she finished
Yeah.
cooking, so we wouldn't bother her.
What?
Incredible.
Because
That was
if
your
you
before
fucking
dinner
nauseous,
snack?
Eat after.
No, they're
Yeah,
delicious.
we would eat the whole can of olives.
Are you two
Wow.
like from? Are you both from Ohio? Is this from like an Ohio thing?
No, I'm from Texas.
What the
I
fuck?
think this is just his grandma thing.
Equally fucked up.
My
Well, then we're gonna
God.
tell
Put them
this
on your
meal.
fingies like bugles.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
You do get to-
exactly.
Yeah.
you do get to put them on your fingers and wave them around.
Oh my
But
god.
that doesn't mean you should eat them.
Sorry, y'all didn't have the innocence of childhood.
Naomi, please.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
pretty much, Sinesh.
Save us.
Sinesh, what's your
Save
cheap
us.
go-to meal? Yeah, what's
That's
your
right.
cheap meal? And while you're
Yes.
writing that down, Naomi, please save us. What is your cheap meal as well?
Please
Corn dogs.
Yeah, that's where we were. That's right.
Oh right,
So,
you
okay,
ate
okay.
7 corn dogs, stick and all.
No, so
It's been a while.
Oh,
so my actual. So I already said aglio de olio
Mm-hmm.
in the chat,
Uh-huh.
but like
Stop
in
that.
college,
Fucking stop.
I ate so much crackers
It's
and
fine. It's alright.
like crackers and pimento cheese.
Mm.
Okay, yeah.
But like for an actual meal,
Mm-hmm.
like just
Pizza buns.
I did so many hot dogs with. I don't know why I did this. It's probably not as good as I remember it, but it was like barbecue sauce and mayonnaise, and like I think I had sriracha as well. Like all 3 of those on the hot dog.
Sriracha.
I do not know if those 3 really go together.
I don't know. I don't know. That is, what's the definition of a cheap meal? Something that costs little, something that's easy to make, or something that's takeaway. We don't really do takeaways. Something that would be that costs little. If it's easy to make as well, that's a double. Beastie, same for you. Cheapest actual meal for me was a can of soup and cooking a brick of ramen noodles, combine and serve. Yeah, see, it was the tomato soup and brick of ramen noodles. It's come back.
No, it's
come
haunting
back from the
us.
start of the episode.
No.
The award for the cheapest meal, though, has to go to my dad. Oh my gosh, that
What
man.
was it? What was it?
Oh boy, I feel it.
What did he eat?
He constantly, like, through my childhood, and I think I've seen him snack on it the last time I visited him. But he would take a full freaking loaf of white bread and just dip. He would just take it out like chips and dip it in barbecue sauce.
Oh, I would do that.
What
Absolutely.
That was his entire meal some days.
What fresh hell is this?
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't sound bad.
I can totally
Oh, it
see
sounded pretty
people
good.
I know doing
Throw
that.
some protein at your dad's face for me
I
sometime,
mean,
okay?
The thing
Oh,
is,
it's
he
different.
has actually coached in the past, so he knows the importance of protein.
Oh my god, why?
So it's like, why don't you just put a freaking hot dog on there? But no, he just eats it like chips.
Oh
Man,
my
tuna
god.
sandwiches are
Bread and
delicious.
barbecue sauce.
Tuna
Delicious.
sandwiches are good. Tuna sandwich and mayo. It's cheap primarily because being gluten allergic, I get a small supply of essential foods for free, paid through taxation. Right. You know what? Actually, I do love. One of the things I used to eat a lot when I was working at Marsh, because I wasn't making a lot of money. I made. You get a can of tuna. You give it just like 2 spoonfuls of mayonnaise and a spoonful of mustard and mix it
Yes.
together, and then you
That's the
just eat it
stuff.
with then you just eat it with crackers or you put it on a sandwich.
That's the stuff.
Yep, it's
there
really
are-
inexpensive to make.
Yeah,
That
like there are
sounds
tuna
like-
salad cans that you can get from the store with crackers packaged with them.
Oh,
I feel
And
like.
I do that sometimes for my job.
Mhm.
Pardon me.
are you okay over there?
Confetti, you sounded
Yes,
like
yes.
you were Tom
Oh.
Hanks in The Terminal.
What?
What?
The movie where he's like a guy that gets he
Like, well-
lands in America, but then his country immediately goes to war. So he's trapped inside the airport and he has
Oh,
to
that one.
survive. And one of the
Yeah,
things that he
that
does
one.
is get crackers and condiments and just
Oh.
eat that because he doesn't have money.
I mean, look, we're talking about cheap meals, and what cheaper meal is that? Crackers and condiments.
You can usually get condiments free if you'll go to like any given McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have a little
that
like
was the
they'll
thing,
have
is he
that
could
little
get all
counter.
this for free.
They
Yeah.
ain't paid enough to stop me.
As long as you walk in just walk in with enough confidence. Like, yeah, I have just been through the drive-through and I forgot to get ketchup. So then you
Yeah,
just walk
and
in and
now-
grab ketchup.
Well, and now
Just,
DoorDash,
come
you
out
just
from
have to
the- out.
confidently say that that's your order. that they have ready.
Oh my god.
You know, I've never done
We're not
that,
encouraging
but every
people to
time I've
steal.
walked into a place where they just had food on a shelf for people to run in and grab, I'm like, I will never use that because someone will steal my food.
Let's see here. But if you want to go for the full cheap European breakfast, a croissant and an
Croissant.
espresso, bonus EU depression if you have a cigarette.
It's necessary.
No,
Yep.
is it?
You can eat the cigarette after too.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Just eat the
that.
filter.
Eyeball.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
Or
It's got
waste
leaves in it,
throw
it's
it to the
fine.
ground.
A little.
Nightbug.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Jesus Christ.
If I'm going for like straight up, this is the cheapest thing that I think I could just eat a lot of, I would probably go with mashed potatoes. Because potatoes are
silly
cheap as
little
fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You are.
Mhm.
Potatoes are cheap as fuck.
It's true.
And you can put kind of what you want in there as long
Thank
as
you.
you know you've got it. You can put in bacon bits
Fuck
if you
off.
got them. You could put in little chicken shreddies off your rotisserie chicken.
Mm.
If we're talking about cheap meals I have actually eaten recently, probably the sad stir fry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
So
good, right?
Well, it ended up being sad because it was sitting at the back of the fridge for
Oh,
a few
yeah,
days, and
oh,
I didn't eat
no.
it fresh. So yeah, it was stir fry veggies, and some like one of those instant like 90-minute rice packets.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then you put the rice and the veggies, and then like if you've got any meat bits, do that bit first, and then you can cook the veggies in the flavor of meats. And I've got to say, make your own 5-spice powder, or even just buy 5-spice powder.
Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah.
It will It will taste so much better, so much better.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Soot,
that stuff is not good.
is there any
Mhm.
other cheap meals other than pierogies and raw potatoes?
Hmm.
Raw potatoes, how dare you?
I mean, as I said, my cupboard is fucking full of ramen.
Okay, fair.
I don't eat a lot of it, but it's there. And honestly, I
guess-
don't eat a whole lot, so
You love
Is
eating
it
raw
technically
noodles.
smokestarta kind of?
I mean, raw noodles is fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. A whole fucking box of them.
Yep.
Sounds pretty
I
good.
remember when
Only
you
also
used to
you
eat
probably
so
think
many.
of macaronis.
That's what I'm thinking of, yeah. And they're
Yeah.
still
Yeah, I like
Uncooked raw
my
noodles.
macaroni al crunchy.
I
Where it's just straight out of
remember.
the tin.
I remember when you used to eat so
Nice.
many
Crunch 'em.
fucking boiled eggs. Back
I
in
do
the
like a hard-boiled egg.
back in the
Yes, but
dark
I love
ages when our
boiled eggs.
friendship first started and you loved eating hard-boiled eggs and you would be like, there's eggshells in my keyboard.
Look,
Good gosh.
You weren't. Soot, please,
incidents happen.
please
Yeah, that's what.
reassure me about something. You weren't eating the shells, right?
No, I was not. That
Yeah,
would be
texture.
not pleasant.
You
I
like,
just peel at myself.
I'm
and then I
just.
eat them.
Can I just say that
Yeah.
you seem like
Sorry.
you have the diet of a badger living in the woods. You're
Do
eating.
badgers eat chips?
If they find
I'm
the
sure they
chips,
would if they could
yes.
find them.
You're
If
eating
it's
raw.
American Badger, yes.
You're eating raw macaroni. You're eating raw potatoes like apples.
Are you
You're
are
eating
you just like allergic to the stove, buddy?
frozen pierogies.
Yeah.
Well, it's not so much that I'm allergic to the stove as much as it's inaccessible at the moment, and also
Oh my
effort.
goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
effort's
uncle is
pretty
the
hard.
Geico caveman.
Hard to
Yeah.
beat effort.
Maybe, and this is just a suggestion. Maybe
Uh-huh.
get some jerky in the house.
No,
Jerky is
that's
expensive.
gonna dehydrate them. They need to hydrate.
Yeah,
I'll
turkey is
drink
really
coffee while I'm doing
expensive.
it.
That's
But
not
I also
fucking.
coffee does not
It is,
hydrate
but
you.
It is, and saying expensive things is against the theme of
Yeah.
the set of the scene. But it's accessible, it's immediate,
Yeah.
and it's protein.
It's expensive
Dude,
as fuck.
I wanted to order it, but yeah, it was too expensive. I
No.
Beans.
Yeah, you
Get a
can
can of
make
beans.
your own beef jerky as well, if you want.
That's what we do.
I don't have
Assuming
it.
you
Well,
could.
Are you able to get
I
over
guess
here
there's
this time,
technically
sweetie?
meat on the freezer. Not
Go
my
on.
freezer technically, but
You can
Now
do
you go
it.
get cat food, you stick it in the oven at the lowest heat possible, and you just keep it going for a long time.
Do I
Nice.
hear a baby?
alas,
I hear a
Yeah.
I
baby.
give away
Baby?
all the cat food I
Kitty,
have.
kitty, kitty.
Kitty.
Kitty. Well, it's time to pet it. Pet it bald.
Pet the cat. Pet the cat.
I'm very. You can't get to your stove?
Actually,
let's circle
yeah,
back to that.
It's just the
Look,
work surface mostly
we-
is inaccessible.
So proud of this.
Wait, your
community.
stove is a work surface?
Look, we all know that
It-
Soot
the-
lives in
the
a
hot
haunted
plates
house.
on it.
Haunted dairy house.
Well, I mean, I was gonna
Wait.
say,
I love
I
the
don't think
pauses.
anyone died here.
I'm saying, wait, you have a stove, a device
Yeah.
purely for heating up things and cooking them,
Mhm.
and you have on top of this a hot plate.
No, I'm not saying the, you know, the.
Now, I will
what do
say
you
a
call it?
hot plate
Fuel
can be
surface on
useful.
it.
Mm-hmm.
It can
Have
be
a
useful in
sandwich
cooking.
on the top of it. It's just the heating surface on the stove. It's inaccessible right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it inaccessible?
Well,
Reasons.
yeah.
You can tell me later.
Reasons
Look, he ran
to-
out of places to hide the
It's not
bodies.
so much a secret as I'm gonna. Confetti's gonna bully me if I talk about it.
Probably.
Oh fuck, do it.
Okay, I
There's so
promise
much
I won't
stuff there.
bully you. I won't bully you.
I'll
I do
bully
that
you.
all the time. Well, there's technically, I guess there's technically is a hot plate on top, but that's for my kettle.
All right.
Yeah.
We all promise that we're not gonna bully Soot.
I don't even
This
have
is
my
a lot
fingers
of just
crossed.
I promise I will not.
packages and also
I promise to bully Soot.
Okay,
They do
since
that all the
I
time anyway.
have to join in, I won't promise. I will promise not to bully.
I promise not to bully Soot.
All right.
doesn't matter. There's just a lot of stuff on there, including a bucket of coffee grounds.
Is any of it flammable?
I mean, that makes
Like, if-
sense.
will it
You have to
any of
heat
it
up the
catch?
coffee
Okay.
in order to make it.
Okay.
Some of it is absolutely flammable, hence why I'm not using the stove.
You. Okay. You know what? I said I'm not gonna bully.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay, but also just
Yes,
saying that
Confetti.
maybe you should probably clean that up is not
Maybe a
bullying.
little
I
fire
should.
hazarding.
Or at least move it. Just you take your mess and you put it over there.
Put it
There's
in the
no
Over
place
there
to
is
put
also
the
messy.
mess.
You just
Yeah.
put it on your bed.
Also
That's-
messy.
With the
I'm not
clean laundry.
going to grab like the
They're small
empty
enough.
milk packages and putting them in my bed. Thank you.
Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna come
You're
over and
small
clean your
enough, you
fucking
can
house.
Wait,
in
do
there
you
with
have
you.
bags of milk?
No, I don't have
You-
bags. Packs like
Cartons.
cardboard boxes. Yeah, cartons. That's the word. Thank you.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cartons.
yeah, he's
okay.
not in Canada.
No.
No, thank
So,
God.
Well, I was just thinking maybe with like you said some stuff about shipping costs, and I was like maybe they did bags because it's cheaper.
We're actually phasing out.
Oh, I don't
back milk.
ship my
Uh,
milk.
Nice.
Okay, interesting.
I have a
Really?
question about the milk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this cartons of milk big cartons or like school cafeteria cartons? They're like individual.
So are you stealing your school's
size.
cartons?
Well, Soot is clearly on the tiny side, so
Yeah, he ran to a full-service hotel, stole all the mini milks during breakfast, and just ran back home.
Based.
Well,
cheapest
snuck
meal.
snuck into a school.
I don't know what kind of milk packages they have at school. I don't think they probably just have a jug or something. I do not know. I have eaten there maybe like twice. But it's the big ones, like a liter.
Also, that's another way to get a cheap meal. Just act like you belong in a hotel and then go to the
Oh, yeah.
breakfast bar.
Just
Yeah.
be stealing people's breakfast.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
That's
don't
what I
actually.
suggested at the very beginning of this.
Feel all the salmonella.
Wasn't there a Family Guy episode
Yes, there
where Peter
was.
and Chris just went around pretending to be hotel guests to have free meals?
Yeah, there was.
Probably.
Honestly,
I sure
I mean,
was
no,
Charles
I would
Seven.
never steal an idea from Family Guy. What are you talking about?
this is the one that I'm like, this actually might be feasibly doable on the road.
Right?
Yeah, there's the guy that like was like, I live in New York. I haven't paid for breakfast in like over a year because he just went from hotel to hotel,
Based.
just taking from the
Yeah.
breakfast lobby.
From the continental
Oh.
breakfast.
Become ungovernable.
Honestly, though, speaking of that, let's talk
should be.
about some actual advice. Like,
No.
Yes, talk about my stove.
Advice that isn't crimes.
well, I mean, maybe a little bit of crime for the fun of it.
Okay.
But
I mean,
It's the
okay,
cheapest way
fair.
of getting things.
so,
For the
like,
spice.
groceries are getting more and more expensive, obviously.
Yeah.
And, like, in order to actually, like, what's some advice we can think of here? We've got, like, 8 brains between us. Like,
You gotta have
Uh,
pantry staples.
you,
That
Now-
really helps.
okay.
Buy in bulk and save the heck out of it. Just buy in
Okay,
huge
so-
amounts.
A big thing to keep in mind. Now, this is not necessarily related to food, but whenever grocery shopping,
Mm-hmm.
I've found that there's actually some things where they are selling in bulk, but it's actually costing more than if you bought it singular.
Yes.
There's some
Hmm.
there's some people that have caught on to that and are selling like that. Like, for example, there was like a paper towel company that was caught selling these large tubes that were supposed to be like the multi-pack, like all in one, and then right next to it was the exact same thing but bigger, but packaged the exact same. So they forgot to take out the old stock because they had shrunk it for the new stock.
Oh my. Fammy
Now that sounds
Gencause,
like-
thank you so much for the follow, hun. Welcome to the studio audience. Please enjoy the show and maybe stop by the gift shop on the way out. We have
Yeah.
This is,
bobbleheads, towels, and keychains. And a
I keep
full
voting for a
Naomi
snow globe,
body
but the
pillow,
producers
if
don't
that's
like
what
it.
you're
Wait, what?
interested in.
This
I
is
s-
only
Don't worry about it.
related
I said a
to-
full sin body pillow, if that's what you're into.
Oh,
What the?
Oh,
yes.
Don't worry about it.
Do I get any residuals?
No.
Or-
no.
Of course not.
There are also
Understandable.
There are also plates of my spaghetti runoff.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
I mean, I
have
know
to
what you're
know-
saying, but calling it spaghetti runoff is not.
Stop that.
It sounds like you tip the plate and just like the weird
The tomato-
water that's
yeah, no.
settled.
Yeah, the
is
tomato
what you're
water.
saying.
Ren, hey honey, how are you doing? It's the
What were you saying,
No,
boys.
this?
what I,
Hi, baby.
pardon?
What were you saying though?
That's
Oh, yeah,
Siren's boyfriend.
I need to know for only vaguely milk-related purposes.
Uh-huh.
You know those temporary tattoos?
Yes?
Yeah.
Would any liquid work to since you
Oh.
gotta wet the back of
Oh
it?
god, no, no, no.
Yes.
Stop.
We don't know that milk wouldn't work.
Use vinegar.
Okay, so it technically wasn't
Oh, Lord.
it was only technically about milk because I have like a whole stack of. Well, I just posted the milk carton we have. So I have the
Okay.
logo of that, the little cow, the ugly little cow. I
Oh,
have
so cute.
so many of those as temporary tattoos, so I was figuring.
It's a very cute.
Are we
cow.
I also
selling?
don't have any water here, so
Only milk.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
What
so I
about
was think-
water
no,
from
it's-
your sink?
Yeah,
Sink
it's right
hot.
there.
it's on the other side of the fucking apartment. You think I'm gonna leave the fucking shat
Jesus
to
Christ.
get a temporary tattoo?
Confetti.
No, I'm probably
You
gonna use
can't
coffee
use
or
the
soda.
sink.
Oh my god.
That's holding the milk carton.
You're so sticky, I bet.
I
I'm,
have not done
Christ.
it yet.
I'm mailing
am-
Charles to you along with a broom and a mop.
That is
I have one question. Why would you do anything with milk other than drink it?
You gotta what?
Getting
You gotta,
coffee.
how's you
Yeah.
making a bechamel
Well, that's still
without
drinking.
milk?
Also cooking.
I mean, other than
Or
like
like an
drinking
Alfredo
it or
sauce.
Why would-
eating it.
Why would you do anything
Oh,
but
okay.
milk but consume it somehow?
Yes,
Oh,
that.
I
like
misheard.
you
I
mean,
misheard what you
uh,
said. My apologies.
For funsies.
Also, technically, I don't have milk in the room where I am right now, but I
thank
do have
God.
coffee with a lot of milk in it, so.
Drink
Coffee up.
water.
But
You're
I
gonna
also
put on a
have-
temporary tattoo with coffee?
I mean, I wanted to know if it would work.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna work. Like
It's
saliva
totally
would work.
hypothetical.
Fantastic.
Jesus.
I haven't found the temporary tattoos yet, for the record.
When you
But
do.
I do. Yeah.
Are you gonna? No, I want to see how many. Do you think you have enough to like do them down your arm, like when you're
whole
in like in
sleeve.
a sci-fi like a fighter pilot thing, and you stencil up all of the enemies you've killed on your sweet ride, like that, but milk.
I mean, yeah, probably. My arms are very big after all, but I also don't remember where the fuck I put the tattoos.
It's its equivalent of a caffeine patch.
Jesus.
Oh my
Milk,
gosh.
yeah.
They do live in an old dairy farmhouse.
Milk
It's,
patch.
well, yeah, it's a dairy building.
Also, I
I
know
forget,
you
like-
said you're pretty sure that nobody has died there, but I'm pretty sure there's at least 1 or 2 ghost cows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
think there were
absolutely
cows
some
here.
ghost
I
cows.
think just like pasteurized milk and whatnot. I don't know. Delivered it.
Okay.
I've seen a few old pictures of the place, and mostly I just saw people carrying around cans
Uh-huh.
of milk. But there was also, I think, our garage used to be a stable, but I guess that was just for horses to deliver said milk.
It's just a place to keep the
Ghost
horses for a
horses.
little bit, or
Oh my gosh. I just
And
uncovered a
I
conspiracy.
guess it was moved here and then
What's-
treated and then moved on.
What's the conspiracy?
Cows are the natural enemy of clowns.
Excuse me?
elves?
Yeah, cows are the
Oh,
natural
cows.
enemy of clowns.
Why?
Oh.
Because rodeo clowns.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, yeah.
So-
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a cow dressed as a clown, though.
That poor cow.
Yeah, you
Have
gotta
you
s-
seen
You got disguised as the
clown
enemy.
dressed as a cow? Because the
Nah.
cow might just be doing it to get behind enemy lines.
Yeah, so what's happening here is Confetti is using soot to get at the portal that the cows use to access the afterlife.
Oh my god.
The hell cow portal.
Whoa, we got some deep lore here.
Deeper than I was aware of.
I would
Well,
never.
We're unraveling the. This is the season 2 spoilers, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
God.
may be uncovering the plot of West of Loathing here. I'm not
Yep.
sure.
Just maybe.
Just maybe? Okay.
Just a little.
But, actually, on topic of saving money
Yes.
when grocery shopping,
Yes.
this may seem counterintuitive.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out on this.
Okay.
listening and learning.
Okay. Spice mixes are some of the best things you can do for saving money in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Because even though they might be more expensive, you can use that to change up basic things that you buy.
Mm.
So, like, for example, if you just buy, like, oh, this chicken's on sale, what am I going to do? Am I just going to cook it regularly? Well, if you have, say,
Taco
Right.
seasoning.
Tony Sachery.
that you got a little mix it like Tony Sachery's, for example, you can add that so that you can end up having chicken multiple times in a row without having to deal with like the extra price of if you were getting like barbecue chicken versus that. Like having different spices allow you to reuse meats and such, but have it in different ways so that you don't kind of just get like the
Bored.
fatigue you get whenever you keep on having the
Eat
same
the
food.
same thing.
It's
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm so tired of this casserole.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You know, I discovered a place recently that has like really cheap
Oh.
spices that I would not have thought would have really cheap spices.
Yeah.
Rural
Where's he
King.
Oh.
Was Rural King?
A
Yeah, I
rural
don't know
Yeah,
this.
what is that?
Rural I don't know if Rural King is outside of Indiana. Rural
Oh.
King is like a farmer's store.
Oh.
Oh, is it like Farm and Fleet?
Kind of. Do you know what a Runnings is?
No.
I know
Okay.
about
I'm
cool
looking for
ones.
it.
Yeah, Cool Runnings, I've heard of.
I'm trying to think of like other big like farmer stores. Like they sell.
John Deere.
No, not like that.
That's not
Tractor Supply.
the store.
They don't.
them.
They sell tools and they sell like grass seed, blue jeans. Hey, Tipsy. They sell gardening gloves, stuff for your yard. When spring comes around, they'll normally have like a section dedicated to like having live little chicks in and everything like that.
Okay, yeah, this sounds very Farm and Fleet.
I'm
Yeah,
kind
farm-
of understanding this.
Yeah.
They
I've
have the
never
little
seen
they have the
this.
little chickens, they have like weird stuff that you personally don't ever need, but then you think about it and you're like, yeah, I guess farmers do need to be able to get enormous horse troughs or whatever.
They do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then there's
Or
a grocery
fox
section,
tea.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a grocery section in Rural King, and they have like their own I guess selection of spices and everything.
Oh.
And we're talking like really big containers of spices for like $2.
Oh.
Oh,
The
hell
quality
yeah.
might not be great, but fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Now,
And
a similar
also,
thing...
they make.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. They have those spice mixes, like you were talking about, like burger mix. Like you get a can of that burger mix, you can just basically add it to almost anything and change the flavor of it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I do love a good spice mix. I have like 4 that I use pretty consistently. And they can
If anyone
totally
heard
change
that,
the
don't worry.
flavor of meats. What?
You dead over there?
My, it's fine. My canopic jar fell over.
You okay?
The ghost cows
Yeah,
are
I'm
coming
good.
for you.
No, my canopic jar fell over. That's fine.
Okay.
It's all
Did you
good,
like
eh?
release an
Whatever.
ancient Egyptian curse or something?
Yeah, it's a ghost cow.
No, that's where
Yeah, of
he's
course.
keeping his like clone for when he dies. It can come out
Oh.
and live
Yeah,
again.
Makes
his
sense.
phylactery.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I was just trying to find those temporary tattoos and I accidentally pushed it over. So.
No, I'd be more willing to believe that an ancient Egyptian curse involving cows was just
A
released.
bunch of moomies.
Well,
The,
they're-
Yeah.
the Egyptians were the
Yes.
first ones
Yeah,
to
the movie of
domesticate cows.
Tutankhamun.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me, say that again? Y'all?
No.
Huh?
The Egyptians were the first people to begin to domesticate cows.
Yeah, you just released like the
Yeah,
curse
that's
of
a movie.
Hesat or something.
Fantastic.
Another thing that can help with grocery shopping, as much as it gets said all the time, is check your weekly ads.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know
Yes.
Naomi
absolutely.
can probably back me up. HEB's combo loco
Yeah.
deals are really fucking good.
Oh my god.
Yes, and they keep like they not only have it like in like the magazines and such they send everywhere for advertisement, but also they'll even have like the tags in the store with that deal offer because
Mhm.
it gets them more business, even though it's something that's deals.
I mean,
it still
like-
helps.
Like when you're driving by in your little cart and you look over and you see that deal thing on the shelf, you're like, oh, maybe I do need a giant 10-pack of Ritz crackers or whatever. It's on
Honestly.
sale. I love it.
I mean, I do love Ritz crackers.
I will
Yeah,
also. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Another piece of advice is that, honestly, make yourself a menu
Yeah.
if you can.
Yes.
If you can make like a weekly menu of what meals you're gonna make throughout the week, then you're not scrambling around trying to think of something. It makes grocery shopping easier. You can think of like you know what you need to buy. That way when you're in the grocery store, you're like, oh well, this sounds good for this day, but this sounds good for this day. And suddenly you have like a 10-pound jar of cheese in your cart. And it's like, well, what am I gonna
That's
do with the
normal, though.
10-pound jar of cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Obviously,
wait,
has the face in it.
Okay, well yes, obviously,
What,
but
what are you going to do with a 10-pound jar of cheese? I'm just.
Eat it.
Open it.
pay Uni $50 to stick his whole hand in it, just like I did with the jar of Nutella.
Oh my god. But on that with the meal plan thing, like if you're looking at recipes and such, keep an eye on what ingredients you can get that work with multiple of those recipes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, because like I was making some stuff not too long ago, like earlier last week. I ended up getting like 3 different recipes that use cilantro, so that whenever I got a sprig, it wasn't gonna be, oh, I'll just use this for one recipe, and then it goes bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I hate that
happens
with, like,
every time I
fresh
get
herbs.
cilantro.
Yeah.
Fucking.
That was a big issue for me, and I had to work around that.
So,
Like carrots. I don't
Oh,
eat
yeah,
carrots
yeah.
normally. So it has to be part of a recipe. I have to get multiple recipes from going to get
Mhm.
carrots.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, or have a big freezer.
If you
okay,
have,
cool,
Also-
but,
yeah.
It does work.
Having a big
Oh,
freezer.
no.
Yours is
No,
stuffed full of
sorry.
pierogies.
So no.
Yeah,
Sword.
and that helps.
Tattoo.
Coffee. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
it worked.
God damn it. I think that's a
Oh,
Well,
The
you
coffee
know-
temporary tattoo.
what a
I coffee
Post
victory.
pictures. Pictures.
What a victory, everybody.
I could try.
Gosh.
I think
One side is a little loose, but
This
that
is
may
one-
be. I think that may be a good place to end off this episode. I don't know how we're gonna top that.
Nothing says
I just have
cheaper
one-
food
one-
than,
one little-
temporary tattoos.
Just
One more little tip.
Yes, one more thing. Yes.
A lot more things will freeze and freeze well than you think will.
Oh,
It's not
yes,
just meat.
absolutely.
You can
Yes.
freeze eggs. If you
Mhm.
separate them out, yolk and
Mhm.
white, you can freeze that shit. So if you get eggs on sale, you can freeze butter. We have like 30 pounds of butter in the freezer because it was
Yeah.
on sale after Christmas.
Yeah, now make sure you look up online how long it can be in there until it's
Yeah.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Which
I did
reminds me,
want to.
saw
I
some
did wanna
freeze eggs
say-
earlier.
Yeah, I did want to say with. So you mentioned that at the farmer store you could end up getting bulk spices.
Yeah.
This is something for everyone outside of Indiana. If there's a place that's an Indian market or Asian market or Pakistani market, I have all three in my area. You
Mexican,
can get
maybe.
spices on the cheap. It is ridiculous, and it's
100%.
actually somewhat good quality. Like
Mhm.
I got
Absolutely.
a freaking gallon bag of cayenne pepper flakes for like $3.
Actually, Naomi's right. There's an Asian mart nearby, and there is an entire bag of ground cayenne pepper that I could have gotten for $2.99. They also sell entire whole fish for like $8.99 a
Yes.
pound. They're frozen and they're gutted, and just learn how to eat around bones.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Or
You can
clean
eat
it.
scales. It's fine.
Or learn to eat bones.
Don't eat fish bones. That's how you die. That's how you will
Yeah.
die. Siren,
That's how Charles gets you.
Siren, you wanted to say something?
No.
Oh, I
was
thought you
agreeing.
did.
You're good.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody over on this corner had like something to say.
I don't have anything of great importance to add to this at this moment.
Dan, did you have any last tip?
Make sure you check the expiry date before you buy
Oh,
something.
yeah,
Good.
that too.
Very good.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah, if you can't buy cheap individually, cook in bulk, like I said earlier.
hmm
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
All right. Any final tips before we call it for the night?
No.
Okay.
Nothing
You don't need
relevant,
water
I
if you
think.
got anything else.
Don't.
Yeah.
No. No.
Also,
Do not leave.
bones
Yeah,
are
do
pretty
not-
delicious, and
You know what? Here's a
Yeah,
tip. Don't believe soot.
Here's
Naomi.
one. Be creative with your food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Naomi.
Absolutely. Do not leave a pack of quail eggs in the back of your fridge for 4 months.
Oh.
Oh,
You can do 2 months, but 4 is too much.
Jesus. Okay.
I'm sorry. That was something I actually did.
Oh God.
Yeah, no.
I can't
Yeah, it
imagine
seemed
how
too
bad you're.
specific. It seemed
It
a little
actually
too
didn't smell.
specific.
I wonder
It's-
how my eggs in my fridge are doing.
We're not gonna ask that. In
Oh my
fact,
gosh.
we're gonna
Here-
roll
here's-
out.
Here's one. If you have a second fridge in your basement, don't forget you have a second fridge in your basement.
So easy to
That's
forget.
true.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I miss basements.
Thank you, everybody, for coming to this episode of Too Many Cooks. Tune in next month when we talk about popcorn and all the delicious things that you can make out of that. We look forward to seeing you again,
Nothing.
and
So
fucking clean out your fridge and drink water.
No.
I
Bye-bye.
feel like
Care
that's
gamers.
directed at soot.
What? No. It's definitely not directed at so. What are you talking about?
Lindy
Thank you, audience.
said you wouldn't.
Bye.
Remember to send your
We're
recipes to our
bullying you
mailbox.
for other things, but
Thank you.
we're bullying you for having a freezer full of pierogies.
Justice for soot.
So many.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that was fun.
Drink water, soot.
Yeah.
This was something I wanted to say, but the moment had passed.
Coffee.
We're still.
I have
I don't know.
it's